If you run your own business, this vibrating piece of glass on your dashboard is a paradox. It's your primary pipeline for new revenue, but it's also a constant, aggressive disruption to the work you are actually trying to finish. This friction hits two specific groups hard. You have the high-focus practitioner, like a consultant, losing hours of deep work to spam. And you have the mobile operator, like a contractor or a realtor, physically unable to answer the phone while on a site or with a client, leaving warm leads to go cold. The default move is to let everything roll to standard voicemail. The problem is, most people hate leaving voicemails. Real prospects often hang up, or they leave messages so unclear you have no idea what they need, leading to delayed callbacks and lost jobs. Trying to solve this by answering every single ring is equally problematic. Taking every call destroys your focus and injects pure chaos into your schedule. The real issue is blindness. When you are busy, you have no reliable way to quickly look at a ringing phone and separate a $5,000 opportunity from an extended car warranty scam. Without a system to triage those incoming calls, you are forced into a terrible compromise: protect your time and lose money, or chase every ring and lose your sanity. This chart maps out exactly who has a problem worth solving. We have interruption frequency along the bottom and the financial cost of a missed call running up the side. Down here in the bottom left, we have casual freelancers. Interruptions are rare, and missing a call doesn't cost much. For them, the free voicemail app that came with the phone works fine. But up here is the danger zone. Realtors, contractors, and consultants live in this high-noise, high-stakes corner. Your phone rings constantly, and a single missed call can cost you a massive commission or a major contract. Operating in this high-stakes quadrant breaks traditional communication methods because the volume of noise actively hides the valuable signals. You cannot filter the spam without accidentally dropping the leads. To survive in this quadrant, you need automated triage. You need a systematic filter that catches the inputs, blocks the junk, and isolates the high-value opportunities before they reach your ears. For businesses in this high-stakes quadrant, relying on a standard voicemail greeting creates a persistent, silent leak in your revenue pipeline. Look at this matrix of your options. The status quo, standard voicemail, is free, but lead capture is abysmal, and it doesn't block spam. On the far right, a live receptionist captures leads perfectly, but has massive monthly overhead, out of reach for solopreneurs. That leaves a massive operational void right in the middle. This is the receptionist gap, and it is where most independent professionals are currently trapped. Aiva's Shield is structured to drop directly into this empty middle space. It aims to combine the near-zero cost profile of a voicemail box with the precise lead capture mechanics of a human assistant. Evaluating this tool means accepting a specific trade-off. You surrender the personal touch of answering the phone yourself, and in exchange, you get guaranteed lead capture and zero spam for a fraction of an employee's salary. The mechanics start by changing how calls route.
When you miss a call or actively hit ignore while on a job, the call forwards directly into the Aiva Shield system instead of your carrier's default voicemail. The system immediately evaluates the incoming number. It automatically drops the spam, robocalls, and low-value noise, so your phone stays completely silent. You do have to accept that you are handing over manual control. You must trust the software's filtering logic to accurately identify what is junk and what is real. When a valid caller gets through, Aiva intercepts them. On the left side of this split screen, you see a traditional, rambling paragraph. But on the right, Aiva extracts exactly what you need: the caller's name, their number, their specific intent, and their urgency level. This introduces another reality check. Your prospects are talking to an automated AI. It lacks the dynamic empathy of a human, and more traditional clientele might briefly be caught off guard by the interaction.
But the end result is highly efficient. Aiva Shield takes a chaotic auditory interruption and turns it into structured, silent, actionable data. For you, the workflow shifts entirely to text. You receive a clear summary sent straight to your device, detailing exactly who called and why. This changes how you spend the gaps in your day. Instead of listening to rambling audio messages, you can scan and triage 10 missed calls in 30 seconds while sitting in your truck. There is a strict operational limit here, though. Aiva Shield organizes the work. It absolutely does not execute the follow-up for you. You still have to bring the discipline. You have to monitor your dashboard and carve out the physical time to call those qualified leads back. The software successfully eliminates the noise of the inbox, but turning that captured lead into actual revenue still requires your manual effort. Let's step away from the features and look at the financial justification for adopting a systematized answering tool. If you are a mobile professional, acquiring a customer is expensive. You spend money on marketing, networking, and advertising just to get the phone to ring in the first place. Look at this path. If just one missed call routes through the Aiva intercept, gets captured, and converts into a booked job or a showing, the service has paid for itself. Compare that per-lead efficiency to the sunk cost of a live receptionist. With a person, you are paying an hourly wage, even during the hours when the phone is completely silent. For businesses where phone calls are direct revenue lines, protecting your time while capturing every lead is a mathematical financial necessity. Let's look at the scorecard to see if this actually makes sense for your specific operation. This is the wrong fit if you offer high-ticket, ultra-bespoke services that demand immediate, white-glove human interaction. It is also the wrong tool if your business handles acute physical emergencies. But this is the perfect fit for solopreneurs, contractors, and realtors. If your biggest bottleneck is physical unavailability and you cannot afford a full-time staff member, this is built for you. Aiva Shield eliminates the black hole of standard voicemail without the overhead of a human assistant. Aiva Shield bridges the receptionist gap. It protects your deep focus without sacrificing your sales pipeline.